I wish I were done my hair pink, put on black lipstick, cause I don't give a shit.
So should we go to the makeup? It's not about being pretty, it's just about feeling wonderful. You look so weird. Why do people have the idea that you always want to look pretty? Yeah, like everybody wants to be pretty and look. I just don't feel it. But I think it's boring. I think people are taking themselves too seriously. I always wanted to be gorgeous and thinking that everybody else wants the same. It's something that I really like, getting dressed for the stage in a way that kind of empowers me to be there. And also it's a good way to prepare yourself, your head about the show. So I always prepare like 2 hours prior to the show. When I was a kid, I'm from a smaller town in Brazil, you know, I'm not from São Paulo. You know, I had like pink hair. It was very sweet. It was like loads of bracelets and colorful clothes. And people would scream, you know, out of cars. To me, like, they were very offended by you know, me dressing differently. And they would just call me terrible things, like, what they would call wasn't terrible, but the way they would shout out of their car. It's like, you fucking drag queen! Get out of here! This kind of thing, you know, so aggressive. So it's really bad, and that's what that song City Girl is about.
Okay.
I really hate that nowadays all the pop stars, they are so sensual and it's all about sex and, you know, it's all about sex and just boring sex. It's not even interesting sex. It's just like humping and I hate that. I wish, you know, things were more funny and crazy, like a TV show for kids, you know, how in the past days without the technology. I would hate if my kid would be into all these pop singers. I was watching a Whitney Houston video. She's like running around in a store. I don't remember which song for it, and then she has many different looks and she's dancing.
I want to dance with somebody.
It was such a fun video. It's such a fun video. And I think that if it was the same song and if it was nowadays, it would be sexy dry humping kind of thing.
Shave every.
I have so much fun putting makeup. You know, I don't know. When I was a kid, my aunt was an air stewardess, and she was the first exuberant woman I've ever seen in my life. She was very gorgeous, and she had like long nails and fur, and because she used to travel the world, so she had all these exotic clothes, and she was a bitch. She would make us eat okra soup, you know, kids. And if we didn't, she wouldn't let us get off the table. And I would just eat it because I love her, because she was so pretty, you know. That's basically why I liked her. And then whenever she traveled, me and my cousin, we would go to her closet and put on the knee, you know, like high boots and the coats and just perfume on and just walk in the closet. It was so much fun. But I was always kind of scared because she was really like, she was a bitch. I love curling my hair. I'm not gonna do anything, I just want to curl your hair. Horrible guy comes to me and he's like, yeah, you're wearing too much makeup. I just walk past. It feels that people just assume that, you know, everyone wants to look gorgeous. Before going on stage, a friend of mine, I had, you know, we had a show after a long time of not playing any shows. Then he was like, hey, have a great show, rip shit. And just say to myself, like, I'm ready, I'm gonna rip shit, I'm gonna rip shit.
Who is this?
Jill Sobule.
All right.
Wait and see. I love the soundtrack of Clue. And Beastie Boys.
Yeah.
The closet scene.
Which closet scene? Where
Which-
she's getting dressed?
And the closet rotates.
Yeah.
So amazing.
Yeah, that woman had a...
Wish that I was like Tori Spelling.
Is that what she says?
Yeah. Really?
You really
could say like Brenda.
Right.
Shoot a little higher than Tori Spelling.
Yeah. wanted to be Donna
Shannon,
Harvey.
what's your name?
Doherty.
Yeah. It's the coolest thing that you ever see. Okay, I need to. I don't know. It's kind of. It's hard.
It looks amazing.
There's too much at stake now, you know. So I need to open these curls. I need to back comb them right, otherwise.
That looks painful. Is it?
No, it's wonderful.
Okay.